These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Looking for tickets to future Dallas Mavericks games? I got you covered. Just head out to the concourse on the ticket window. That's tickets you visited at 75. Next home game, we'll have a great promotion for kids. Fans and Mad Night. All fans 17 and under will get
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now, here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And now, let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, guys. We've got two MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein into the 5 down low. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And that one, good.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
The 3 from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. MP's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
And the basket by MP.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
MP with it. Dort covering. A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Dallas.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. And a chance here to check out some stats for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Thunder trailing by 15. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. MP is number 1. Kyrie Irving is second.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
They're not players who run hot and cold. It's just hot when they're behind the arc. And if any of them do suffer from a cold stretch, it never lasts long. Shoot yourself in, then shoot yourself out.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 13-point game. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wallace outside. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 11. And MP with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Nothing on the board. MP's shot is good.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Thunder trailing by 15. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Wallace finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shai's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
It's deflected, and they get it back. The 3 from MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thank you, David. MP, no good. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. Dallas leading by 14. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And he converts the layup. MP's got 32 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Wallace. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Washington passes to MP. Yep, it counts. 37 points for MP.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Dante Exum. And then for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Caruso against MP. Holmgren kicks to Wiggins. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 21. MP. Caruso grabs the miss. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Doncic against Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And again, Dallas turns it over.
Oklahoma City.
Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in and is... Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
First personal foul.
Dallas leading by 16. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. MP out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Exum in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here is Caruso. Following the three-pointer by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
Exum finds Irving. Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by MP.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
And here's MP for three. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Caruso. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Outside Irving. Back to MP. Another bucket. Wow! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, you love to see the athleticism that MP is developing here. Gets a step, and look out.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Comes up empty down low.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Will it go? And it's Wiggins missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP kicks to Exum. The three from MP. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored 63 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And finished off by Lively.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And here now the Thunder. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Exum finds MP. Dallas again turning it over. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Holmgren. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And here's MP for three. And another one falls. Amazing.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And the foul called on MP. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even a...
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
They're happy to land Bogdanovich. He's a great...
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for this.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big... He's checked in for Thompson. Here's Exum. He has yet to score. Taking a look at the Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to George. Now Holmgren. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to MP. Lively trying to break loose. It's good. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
90 seconds now into the second half. MP, no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Hartenstein with the screen on Doncic. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. MP, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 6th rebound on the night. And finished off by Exum.
When there's an open man, MP is going to find him.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 11-footer. Nice D from Doncic.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Thunder have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. That misses off the backboard. The Mavericks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And that one's good. MP.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
That's a smooth long-range bomb from MP, building even more confidence behind that line.
Down low, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Well, he's leading everyone in points right now. His teammates keep feeding him the ball, and he keeps delivering.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Wallace dishes to Holmgren. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Caruso's checked in, and the basket by MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it goes down 2 points. 34 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And another one. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
And stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Give MP lanes to the rim. He looks to attack. I love his initiative there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. MP kicks to Doncic. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And Irving subbed in for Doncic. And the foul called on MP. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
Hey, guys, at this point.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a...
Can't be reaching like that, MP.
them to a considerate 5-star hotel. Mixing up with a side of vinegar, wear her skin cause she wanna be criminal. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions.